Hey, this is Adia, the Trendy Socialite. I hope all is well with you. I wanted to come and share something that has been on my mind since yesterday. I was at a friend's house and the TV was on 106 in Park, and I don't watch that show. Like, I haven't watched 106 in Park since Free and AJ, so that should tell you how long it's been. So it was on 106 in Park. They were interviewing the cast of Django. And, I had heard about Bow Wow coming on and, some other girl. But I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, who are all these people? There were 2 guys and 2 girls. I guess that's their cast, and they split the show or something like that, is what my friend was telling me. I just need to say that we, as, quote, older women, and since I just celebrated my 37th birthday, which was amazing, by the way, let me just go on the record, we have got to start taking our young ladies aside and giving them some standards of dress, some standards of beauty that are acceptable and appropriate given the situation. Okay, these young ladies were in high chairs, and like, their skirts were so unbelievably short. Like, there was just no graceful way of them getting in the chairs. And it was kind of just awkward and painful to look at. And then they did the only thing that they know how to do, and that's cross their legs. And when you're sitting up high, you really shouldn't cross your legs because people can see up everything, and that's not what you want to do. But when you don't have that kind of instruction, it's very easy to fall into that. I'm getting ready to order Starbucks, so come along for the ride. Yeah, can I have a grande white mocha soy with an extra shot and a piece of banana walnut bread, and that's all, please.
Alright, you're running soy white mocha and a banana loaf.
Yes.
Absolutely. To the window.
Thank you. Alright, so now Carrie had on a short dress too, but in my opinion she at least knew how to sit because she did not cross her legs and she sat with her knees closed, so you couldn't see up anything, and not that you saw anything with these young ladies, it just gives the illusion, the impression of that. So I posted on Twitter because my nerves were so up, because I have issues with BET anyway, like major serious issues with BET, and I rarely watch it, although I'm seriously considering giving up my permanent moratorium for Comic View and Kevin Hart.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you? But they just, okay, and the one chick that really tore my nerves up was the one, she had on like a red dress. I think it was, thank you. I think it was color blocked, and her hair was in a mohawk. I think the sides were shaved. They didn't look gelled down to me. They looked shaved. And I said it. She looked like a rooster. And she did. It just, I mean, I guess I'm more conservative. But that look was just horrible to me. It wasn't appropriate, and I guess, I think you can be fashion forward and not look like a caricature, which I really thought that she looked like a caricature. And the stylist, I guess I fault the stylist because she didn't even look comfortable. Like, it's one thing if you rock something like that, but you can tell, and people can tell when you are comfortable in your own skin and with what you have on. She didn't look comfortable. She looked completely awkward, which just added to, the ridiculousness of her outfit. Thank you.
Hey, ma'am. Great day.
You too. So, like I said, since I don't watch 106 in Park, apparently she's had that hairstyle since she's been on the show. I'm going to need for somebody to go, maybe my sister Felicia Leatherwood, somebody go and help her, please. Because, woo! And so the reason why I wanted to come on is because I was posting my thoughts on Twitter because, like I said, my nerves were torn up. Because I just can't believe that you're on a nationally syndicated, I guess, show. And I guess you're catering to your audience. But then again, you're not. Like, you look ridiculous. You just look ridiculous. Can you tell I have an opinion about this? Anyway, so one of my Twitter followers was like, why are you being so negative and critical? And that's because somebody needs to start telling these young girls when they look ridiculous, when they're not dressed appropriate. I had that in my life. I had older women that were like, baby, what do you have on? I still have that. My mama looks at me sometime and she's like, that's what you're gonna wear? And I don't know where, as a society, we got all up in our feelings when it comes to that. And, oh, you're gonna ruin the child's self-esteem. Note, I didn't call her a name. I just said what she looked like. She was dressed and looked like a rooster. I didn't call her a hoe. I didn't call her any of those things. She looked like a rooster. I'm sorry. She just did. And with so many, and I think that the part that really frustrated me about that is the fact that I know that there's some young girl out there that thinks that is hot and is trying to convince her mama as we speak to let her get that hairstyle and to let her rock that look. And it's just, no. Especially the shaved sides. Like, what are you going to do with that when you're ready for your hair to grow back? What are you going to do? So, I'm frustrated because people look at those ladies. Whether we like it or not, whether we want them to or not, whether they intend for them to or not, they will follow them. They will follow their trends and their style and things of that nature. And you just really, really need to be careful, mindful, and watchful of the media images that we allow our children to see. Now, this person on Twitter, who I respect, said, well, the older ones aren't doing right either when you have all of these basketball wives, Love and Hip Hop, and, Real Housewives, and how they don't dress appropriately either. Absolutely. That is absolutely the case. That's why it's incumbent upon those of us that are normal, everyday women to really express our sense of style and our sense of appropriate dress so that these young girls can see, I can be fly, I can be flashy even, I can dress really nicely without looking inappropriate. I was about to say ridiculous. But some of them do look ridiculous. I'm sorry, they just do. And granted, my style, like I said, is probably a little bit more classic and conservative, but I have some flash. I wear things that are different, but I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and explain and express myself because that has just been, my nerves have been torn up. I tell you, my nerves have been torn up by the way that young lady looked on 106 in Park. I just can't believe it. So anyway, find some images for those of you that have daughters, especially teenage daughters and daughters that are young adults, that find them some people to emulate and address, like that have a really good sense of style. And I think it's incumbent upon us as women to determine what good style is. And especially for those of you who are responsible for young ladies, you are supposed to determine what that style is. And that means that you have to have conversations with your young ladies. You have to watch TV with them so that you can negate those messages that you don't want them and images that you don't want them to emulate, and affirm what you actually do. And I think that that's really important. My mother has always done that. And we do get some of our style from our moms. Like I love brooches. My mom loves brooches. My mom loves scarves. My mom wears earrings with everything, even a jogging suit and sweats. She's wearing earrings. So some of those habits and things like that I did pick up from my mom, but I still have my own style. Like there's stuff that I like and would wear that my mom wouldn't. Obviously, we come from different backgrounds and generations. So anyway, if you have any comments, I'm never one to shy away from things like that. Feel free to leave them below. I look forward to talking with you. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.